What's going on, LEGO fans? Bacon Bricks here, and today guys, I'm going to be showing you this kind of massive LEGO house mock that I've built. This has taken me quite a while to build, and I thought I'd share it with you guys on the channel. There's a lot of stuff to go through with this video. This is quite a special video. I've also got a new setup, you'll notice, in the background, because my old setup just didn't have enough space. So this is the new setup, guys. I hope you like it. It's a lot easier for me to set up anyway, so that's much better. But without further ado guys, let's get right into this, because there's going to be a lot to cover this video. Alright, so the first thing you guys are probably going to notice is this kind of front yard here. It's going to be the first thing that I'm covering. There's kind of a lamppost design here. It was kind of inspired off of Victorian era stuff. The inspiration for me here was Victorian era stuff. And then I added like a street sign here as an addition. So they're two kind of clashing themes, but I thought it looked nice together. I've got a post box here, as well as kind of an ending post for the fence along here. There's also a fence here that I built. A nice pathway here using 1x2 ingot pieces in light grey. There's more fencing along here. 2 fencing poles come up to support the roof. And then behind all of this we have a nice kind of flower bed. There's a nice tree here, which is a design half based off of something from the LEGO Brick Bank set that you might know of. But also some of my own design. There's another one of these pillars here, and on the front you can kind of see some brick detailing that I put in with just some medium nougat 1x2 tiles. You'll notice that there's a entryway here with a step into the front door. There's also some pillars on the side with some lanterns, I guess you could call them, hanging off from the front. And they're just on either side of the door. I think it was a really nice addition. There are also some nice large windows in both the lounge room there and also the kitchen there. I'm going to turn around to this side here where you can see there's just a couple of windows. There's not much on these side walls because where I'm displaying it, the sides aren't seen that much, so I was thinking more about interior, at least for the side. Around the back here you'll see this nice big tree. This was a custom design that I made. It's really nice. I don't know what kind of a tree this would be, but I just thought it looked really cool. There's a flower bed here, as well as a garbage bin and a sack. We have the entire place tiled up in light grey. Unfortunately, this grill piece here in silver does show through to the base plate underneath, which is a green, and that's because of an arrangement out the front. There's just a one stud gap there that I couldn't fill in with any other nice looking brick. There's also another one of these windows here. This window design is not my own. I saw it in someone else's video, and I thought it would be cool to replicate it. It was in some kind of a city tour or a LEGO house tour or something. I can't remember the name of the channel off the top of my head, but this window design was something that I kind of replicated from another video that I saw. It wasn't a tutorial or anything, I just saw it and thought I'd try to make that in my own way. There's also a staircase here, a custom build that I made. This fence design here is reminiscent of the one at the front that I made. There's a nice pipe going down here. This is meant to connect to the roof, and that's what this cheese slope implies. We've also got a water gauge here, and there's also some brick detailing on the back, as well as a smoked up glass window that you can't see through, because that's the bathroom there, so you know. This is the bedroom behind here, and I'll go into the interior in a second. I've also got a barbecue here, as well as another flower bed. But that's basically it for the backyard. It's nice and simple. But now I'll go into the interior, which is probably my favourite aspect of this house, although I did put a lot of effort into the rest of it as well. Now for the interior here, I was trying to go for a nice simple layout, so you'll know that, well, when you see this, you can kind of tell that these are just 4 different rectangles that I laid out. So this is the lounge room, the bedroom is here, this here is the bathroom, and then this is the kitchen, and each one took a while to make and was super detailed. So I'm going to go over them right now, guys. So this is the lounge room, first of all. So it's got a nice lamp design that I made using a toilet bowl piece, and then a gem piece with a hollow 1x1 stud in the middle to hold the gem piece down, and I've got a pole piece going through the toilet bowl. There's a TV here with just a 2x4 black tile, and then a 2x2 black plate behind that, and that's just on a Erling brick, or a snot brick. There's a nice carpet design here that I just made with some picker brick pieces that I had lying around. These are some sofa designs. You may recognize them from my 5 furniture designs video, as well as this coffee table. I just tore these out from the house at the time and used them. There's a minifigure here sitting on the couch, maybe reading the news. There is a flower pot behind here, and you'll notice around the front there is a welcoming mat, and also just a nice little archway over the top. It's kind of similar to how it was on the other side, but with yellow walls instead of grey, and a slightly different lantern build. You come through the door here, you'll notice the kitchen, where there are some plates. They're actually on the floor here, they're not meant to be. They're meant to be on a countertop. But you'll notice a countertop here with a sink that has a plate and a spoon in it. This is an oven, which you'll probably recognize again from my 5 more furniture designs video, so that was kind of a sequel to the first one. I've got a pot here on a countertop, as well as a like a toaster, a pie, and then a fridge, which you should also recognize from my furniture designs video. I've got a clock on the wall and a nice open window, which I've actually offset by half a brick to kind of give some more interest in the wall. You'll notice how it's kind of half a brick off on either side. I've got some nice floor detailing here. This is just an alternation of 2 different tile colors, just a medium brown and an orangey brown. This orangey brown here is actually the same color as the one that's on this tile here. So that's kind of interesting there. These were just pieces from Pick-a-Brick for the tiles that I had lying around, and I thought it made a really interesting design. Kind of reminds me of an older house design for kitchens. Now if I come back through here, this is the bedroom. I'm probably the proudest of this room more than any of the others. It's nice and compact. You can see there's a dog on a kind of a dog bed there. I have a 2x4 light green tile, lime green plate as kind of a carpet there in front of a really neat bookcase design that I came up with. I'm probably going to go over that in a little bit more detail in just a second. This is a nice little bed design that I made. I'm pretty proud of the way that that came together. I've got a couple of paintings on the wall as well as a clock. Then this is a design here from another video that I saw, and this is using kind of window frames and then a 1x2 jumper plate in white, and they kind of make cool looking shells, maybe from IKEA or something. And I've got a potted flower on there, a compass from the treehouse set, the LEGO Ideas treehouse set, and a trophy here as well. The bed design and the bookshelf design that I made are probably my favourite things about this room, as well as the vase on top there and the lamp post. I'm really happy with the way they came together. And next up, if you go through this door, which is a nice brown door here, this is the last room in the house. This is the bathroom. I tiled it up with some 1x2 green tiles. This is kind of a weird mossy green colour, I suppose. It's not a usual green colour, it's kind of rare. I got a bunch of them from Pick-a-Brick. This is a custom toilet design that I made, and it's using the computer mouse piece here as a flushing button, I suppose. I might cover this toilet in another furniture designs video along with a couple of the other things, but I'll see how that goes. This is a sink here. I think I've showed this off in a video before. This is a mirror using a shiny 1x2 tile, and it's also got some lights on the side for other stuff. This is kind of a carpet here, or a mat before you step out of the shower. I'm using a shiny 1x1 golden piece here. This is an official LEGO piece, surprisingly enough. Here, this is the shower. I've got a 1x2 grill piece on top of a minifigure stand in light grey. I believe I got that from a Star Destroyer. And then in the back, there's just a tiny gap here between that. You'll also notice that this is that window from there, in kind of a fogged up, or kind of like glazed over so you can't see through, which is very important obviously because this is the bathroom. But yeah guys, that is actually it for the interiors, and I'll move on to the next part of the house. So I did say, guys, that I would show you this bookshelf design. I'm not going to go over it too much because I'm probably going to cover it in another furniture designs video, because I find this video is really enjoyable to make. But this is a gold 1x1 plate here with a light blue minifigure head. I forget what set that came from. I believe it was maybe a campfire, like a campfire from that camping set a while ago. It was when LEGO was still making those massive city minifigure packs. I'm not sure if they make those anymore. This is one of the new flower pieces into one of the new flower stem pieces. And this is just a lamppost using a black skeleton leg, a 1x1 plate, another one of these 1x1 plates but with a clip on the end. It's rounded on the edge as well, and a 1x1 yellow stud. But the big thing here, guys, is the bookshelf. I'm using these double log pieces, as I like to call them. I'm not sure what their official name is, but they're kind of indented 1x2 bricks. As far as I know, they only come in brown. But if I take this out here, you can kind of see what this looks like. And the way I've got this bookshelf set into the thing is I have some 1x1 plates here stacked up on top of each other in various colors. Then I have one of these, I'm not sure what they're called, but like it's a 1x1 tile with another 1x2, sorry, space occupying upwards, so it makes the shape of a brick around the back. And then this kind of gives enough of an indent that the thing is sticking out enough, but not quite a brick. But I wasn't satisfied with that, so I went and put a 2x2 tile behind there just to make enough of an indent, and then it's almost between a full brick and not quite half a brick. So that's how I did that design, and then I just flattened this off with a 2x3 plate and a 1x2 plate, and that's all I did for that design. But then I'll move on to the next thing now, guys. So guys, what did you think of this LEGO house mock? Please let me know down in the comments section below. I'd really love to hear your opinion, as this did take me a very long time to make. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already. I upload regularly scheduled videos, and it does mean a lot if you subscribe. My other channel, Brick Twins Productions, which I do with my brother, has recently hit 400 subscribers, so that's really cool. Make sure to subscribe to this channel as well if you haven't already. But yeah, apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.